An alarming report today from HUD. Data from the Department of Housing and Urban Development show more than 771,000 people in the U.S. experienced homelessness this year. That is a staggering 18% increase from last year. And we know Denver certainly struggles with this. And tonight, a new complication for the hundreds of people who live in their vehicles here in the Denver metro. Many of them now will have to find another option. Denver 7's Claire Lavazorio learned that a program providing safe parking spaces is ending.
As an advocate for the unhoused community,
my roommate lived at one of these safe parking spots.
Amy Beck understands the sense of security a safe place to park can provide.
What he appreciated the most was just being able to go to sleep at night and not worry about someone knocking on the window and telling him he had to move along right then.
In January, there were at least 799 people in the Denver metro living in their vehicles. Among the very few places to avoid being ticketed and towed were 15 designated parking lots, mostly attached to churches run by the nonprofit Colorado Safe Parking Initiative.
The number one thing that it provided is safety.
But the Safe Parking Initiative will stop operating at the end of the year. After opening its first safe lot in 2020, Executive Director Terrell Curtis says federal and local funding have simply run out. That funding was used for case management services, meals, and portable toilets.
We just haven't been able to build up enough private funding to supplant that and be able to sustain the organization in a way that allows us to continue to be really, really effective.
In 2023, Denver City Council gave the program $600,000 to expand and create more sites. That was reduced to $200,000 earlier this year. While this is the end of the road for the program, Curtis says small providers will find ways to help those in need.
I always say homelessness is a community problem that deserves a community solution.
Partnering together to keep parking a priority.
Our nonprofits have to be really, really nimble, adapt, which we certainly saw in COVID, and call on the community to help solve these community challenges.
In Denver, Claire Lavazorio, Denver 7.
And we reached out to the Denver Mayor's office to see if there are plans to reinstate funding for the Safe Parking Initiative. We will let you know the response. And going in depth here, earlier this year, a Castle Rock church sued the town and the zoning manager for trying to prohibit it from providing shelters for people experiencing temporary homelessness in the church parking lot. Now, the city told Church of the Rock their shelters violate zoning regulations. Well, the church claimed religious beliefs compel them to offer shelter, and in July, a federal judge sided with the church, allowing people to live in campers on their property.